that supposed to be a happy face?
I don't know what is happy, what ain't happy face. Hello, everyone. Obviously, shutting down aquarium. Uh, Wife is trying to correct the camera. Well, for all you guys, been wanting on waiting on a video. It's been pulling teeth to get her to make a video and tell you guys, what's going on and what ain't going on. So, waiting for. I don't know what we're waiting on.
So, I have been slacking majorly with this aquarium for a long while. It's been up just getting water top off, and then for the last little bit, it hasn't even been getting that. So, the fish have been fed, so I'm not slacking there. But it's time for the tank to come down. I did my little thing with it, and it's just kind of, it's not that I don't like it, it's not that I don't want to do it, it's just that life is busy and I just honestly don't have the time to do it. I was like into it, I was all about making videos and everything, and then something happened. Oh, my stuff started dying out of nowhere, and I got totally discouraged, and I was just like done at that point. I don't know if that happens in this hobby.
It happens. It happens. I look at my tank. It blew up basically, but I didn't get out the hobby. But the frustration is there when that happens, especially for new people that just want, to get in it. They love it. They see all these cool things, but when something catastrophic starts to happen, it's discouraging.
So.
Yeah, they say even a little bit of reef. It happens. It's okay, Jamie.
I can't really see. And the other thing is, just like making videos is very time consuming.
Oh, really? Who are you telling?
It's not so much the making the video itself, but it's all the editing that goes into it. And like I say, I was having fun with it at first, and it wasn't fun anymore. So then if it's not fun, why do it? And I have so many other things that I need to do, which is obviously I'm back in school, and school is number one and top priority. So instead of spending hours editing a video, I should be spending hours studying for my next exam. So that's why you guys haven't seen videos. Yeah. And if you get up close in this thing, you're going to be very disgusted because it looks really bad.
How bad?
Because he wasn't helping me. So for anybody that thought he was helping me, he was not helping me.
It ain't my responsibility.
The only thing that he did maybe was help me with topping off if I was slacking.
Which was all the time.
But other than that, he has not fed this tank or done anything to it.
I have fed the tank. She just didn't know, but anything else I haven't done? Since you're trying to make it a point that I haven't done.
No, I just think that people thought that you were maintaining it at first.
I think people already knew when I told them, when they were like, oh, let her get a tank. I said, no. I said, did you guys try to make me be responsible for the tank? So therefore, if people thought that I was like 100% going, the answer is no. I got my own tanks that I got to be responsible for, which is my tanks are easy because my tanks are set up to see you later. I'll get to you when I get to you. And that's what makes it, when you can basically automate your aquarium, it makes it easy. But because this is on a floor that doesn't have like a RO line that you can just hit a nozzle and just make it that easy, and you do got to carry buckets or whatever. Black Friday sale. Oh, fire sale. Anyway, For the top off part,
It's not as easy.
it's not as easy. Nothing's easy besides just turning a switch or turning on a power source or turning a knob, and voila. Only thing you have to do is feed. And really, you could have just fed auto feeder and let that. But it is on the floor, so it's a little bit more steps. But most people get into the same thing that you got into. It is a lesson learned that when setting up something, you need to really think about, how easy can you make it for yourself? And most people don't think that way. Who's going to think that way? This is your very first personal tank.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
Revive it. Don't shut it down.
Yeah. But it's one of those things. It's I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not taking care of it. I got too much of my own stuff and trying to get my own videos out, be a husband, be daddy, be the whole 9 yards.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of it, try to do videos, try to maintain my tanks, make sure everything's done. And to have to come up here and do it on another tank is just like, no. For me, it's not that I'm being mean, it's my wife. I mean, at the end of the day, but if she's going to be in the hobby, then she's got to be the one responsible for it. She ain't going to learn something or whatever if I'm doing it all the time. So, yeah.
Yeah. So that's our festivity for today. We've been talking about doing this for probably weeks, and just haven't got around to doing it. I've been talking about it for months.
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately, everyone, that's what we're going to do today.
Won't be the last time you see her. She'll be in videos with me because it's easy because she can say whatever and just poof and walk out, But it's just, it's really, I've been on her about it because you guys keep asking me about what she's doing with the tank. Can we see her tank? Can we see her tank? And I felt like it was her obligation to tell you guys what she really wants to do with it. It wasn't my responsibility. And, it's just one of those things, But now everybody's going to know that the aqua top is going to go
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. So there's a couple corals left that survived. She killed the gold torch, very expensive, cost more than the whole system. There's one other torch that's still in there that I don't know how it held on, and personally I should have got it out a long time ago because it's endo. So I'm gonna get those things out. A couple Euphilia left, Duncan. I got to get out. That's still has its heads left. Whatever. Candy cane gone. Some chalices that were in there gone.
We did take all the zoas out.
I did take the zoas out a while back. But yeah, just take it all out and call it done on that. But we'll have other tanks. Obviously, we got my frag tank, the big tank. We got the Red Sea Reefer tank. There's tanks to still whatever. And I'm sure you will help out in those videos, right? They don't want to see me. They want to see you. They want to see your beautiful face. Not this bald-headed, gold teeth from 1970 dude. They don't want to see that guy.
Maybe I'll help you with something.
Yeah, they don't want to see that guy. They don't like that guy. Anyway,
hopefully you guys had a great holiday.
Yes, hopefully you guys we had a good holiday. We almost didn't have a good holiday. Yeah. FYI, I have the same tank and I'm loving it.
Awesome. There's a lot of people that got this tank, I think, after I did. So.
He said, hell no. What are you still talking for?
Who said that? Oh, I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that got this aquarium, and everybody that I talk to that has it loves it, and I like it. It's just I'm not interested anymore. Is the only reason. It's not the tank itself. The tank has been great. It's a great setup. Everything about it is good. So it's just me personally.
Just her. Don't blame me. Happy Friday. Running on 24 hours, no sleep.
Black Friday shopping.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I'm getting ready to pull out the Christmas tree, get that, come back, probably tear that down, get rid of it. Work on the basement as well, get some of that done, and so. But yeah, we're definitely thankful to be here. We about literally died, lost our lives, day before Thanksgiving. Literally about lost our lives. So we're really blessed to be here. To be honest, blessed to be able to make a video. Seriously, but yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I don't know. You guys have any questions or anything? And hello, everyone. Happy holidays to all you guys. Santiago, T, everybody I'm missing. And just everybody. Hello. Thanksgiving was great.
We had a lot of food.
A lot of food. A lot of food.
A lot of cooking we did. I don't know. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask.
What happened, Rico, unless I missed a part of the conversation?
What? Maybe the accident or the
You
tank?
can tell them. The accident, I think. Huh? The accident, or what we were talking about, losing our lives. Waiting for that conversation to come back up. As far as the Kessel, I think the Kessel is great.
I love the Kessel.
Northern Ontario. 2, please. Thank you. Gained about 10 pounds after yesterday. Yeah.
Please, thank you.
Asking about the accident.
We went bowling with friends and we were coming back home. It was about 11:30 Wednesday night. We were coming back actually with Frost, with Frost Corals, his wife, and then our brother and sister-in-law. And there was a car coming on the freeway the wrong direction, doing about 100 miles an
100
hour,
plus.
flying, and we came around. We didn't see him, and we came around a bend, and as soon as we did, you just saw lights.
Like, woo.
And Frost reacted fast enough to get us out of the way of that car, and
It was by the grace of God there wasn't a car on the side of us, because it was just a reaction. I mean, it was like head on. And we're just thankful that there wasn't a car. No matter, because if there would have been a car, we would have been probably flipped the road, and who knows? None of us even had seatbelts on. You know.
I mean, we should have.
We should have.
Has his big work van that we were all riding in. And
right.
I don't know why you don't we don't put our seatbelts on in there, but we should.
But yeah. It probably wouldn't even mattered.
There's a video on YouTube. So then what happened after that is right behind us, that car ended up hitting the side of a semi and blew up. So it hit the semi, blew up, and then hit another vehicle. And that was literally not even probably 2 minutes behind us.
Yeah, probably more like 30 to 45 seconds. because at that rate of speed, you're there easily 30 to 45 seconds.
And so the semi was okay. It didn't really have, it didn't flip or anything. It just stretched out,
jackknifed and
across the highway. So the semi driver was okay. The other vehicle was, the driver's vehicle was basically split in half. That person did not make it.
talked them off.
The other vehicle that got hit was shredded, but they were able to pull the person out of that vehicle and rush them to the hospital. But we haven't heard, they haven't really saying much about that person other than they're in serious condition.
If they had a passenger, which I don't know, as far as I know, they didn't mention it. But the driver that's in serious condition and the passenger, they had to use the jaws of life first off, even on the driver's side. But the passenger side, if there was a passenger, there's no way that the passenger could have ever made it. The car, the metal was just all up into the passenger.
It didn't even look like
it didn't even
anybody
look like
could have
car.
made it out of that car, and it was flipped, and it was just horrible. Absolutely horrible.
To think metal can just do what it does on impact is unbelievable.
But how there's a video, somebody was happened to be driving and had a rear camera and caught it just randomly on video, and it's wild to see it, and just to be speeding the wrong direction on the freeway and just flying.
22-year-old kid did it, by the way.
So
he was 22 years old, lived right over here.
So that's why. So we're just thankful to be here. It's a very emotional situation. Thankful to Frost for being a driver that pays attention, doesn't be playing on his phone.
It would have been one. It was actually, I keep talking about it because it was like, by the grace of God, it was like, if his phone would have just rang or did anything, just to you're driving, go ding, and did one just a quick look down. That's all it would have took, and there would have been no reaction. We would have been, done. People, it would have just been done. It would have been all bad, and it's very irritating to know
just how everything works out. It makes your mind go in so many different directions, because it's also like yesterday it kind of popped in my head, like, what if we would have been a minute slower? What if we would have been 1 minute slower than we were
and be behind it,
and we would have been next to that semi or behind it? We passed that semi at one point, and so it's just like there's just so many different things. The explosion was so bad.
They said, there was people, once we got back to the scene, because Frost dropped us off, Frost had to go back the way we just came and let us know. So we were going back that way anyway to go to Walmart to get some last minute things. And we went back and got on the bridge, the overpass, where everything was just mangled and whatever. And there was a guy that was 1.5 miles away. That's how loud the explosion was. And they came from 1.5 miles away to see what just happened. So yeah, it was like she said, even if we were to just a minute, couple seconds, whatever, it could have definitely been
the explosion alone would have shredded another vehicle.
Yeah.
And we don't really know do we know, did that driver actually hit that car, or was it just the explosion that flipped it?
No, he hit the car and sheared and hit the truck and trailer, sheared and nailed another car. So, yeah. It's unfortunate, it's unfortunate that this, I really feel like it either was I don't want to say it was DUI. They're still investigating, obviously. To be going that high to rate of speed as a DUI and getting from where he got on to where he got without killing somebody sooner. I felt like it was more of a suicide, to be quite honest. I mean, just the way it seemed and everything, I think it was just something bad happened. I don't know, at a young age. Girl left, I don't know, night before Thanksgiving. Just really unfortunate that whatever. So, and if that was the case, it's unfortunate that you would take somebody, an innocent person, with you, or try to, or that person's laid up in critical condition, day before, morning of, whatever, Thanksgiving. So, we're just blessed, to be honest. It's just, we basically said we don't want to go out again the day before Thanksgiving.
The news reporter said it happens every Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah, I actually was talking to the news reporter. He wanted to talk to me and whatever, since we called the police as soon as that happened. She called the police, said, hey, listen, but I think before she even got off the phone with dispatch,
or probably even was on
or whatever, they just already nailed them. But yeah, what do you say? Every
year that news reporter works this shift and this happens. So
yeah.
So
my 16-year-old daughter is here watching the kids and whatever. And it was just like a rude reality. It's like your kids are waiting for you to come home. And there was a possibility nobody was coming home. That's the part that kind of really ticks me off and irritated me. And it gave me, you just don't realize that could have been no more Thanksgivings, no more.
I mean, I think it, but obviously no day is ever promised. But
right.
Then when you have a flash like that happens, it just kind of makes
it was like my life flashed in front of me.
Makes it even.
Because it was like me and Frost at the exact same time was like, whoa. And, and it was just like that instant. Everything went into like slow motion just to get out the way. And I'm telling you, if it would have been a split second difference of just hitting that steering wheel, we would have got it.
Oh, no, I wasn't paying attention. And
yeah.
It was that fast that I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
So that tells you how fast, because that person was downside of us and down. I'd never seen the car. I remember seeing maybe lights, but that was it.
Yeah, it was like being abducted by a UFO. It just out of nowhere. Whoops! Lights on us. So.
But again, we were coming around a turn. It wasn't a straightaway where you could see from a distance. It was coming around a bend and boom. They were there. So. But anyways.
Yeah. We're here. We're thankful and talk about it and talk about the aquarium. So sorry we got off into that, but yeah.
So I guess that's about it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to work and start draining water and taking stuff out, and that's it. And then I'm gonna put the Christmas tree up after that. Shutting the tank down. This one here, if any of you missed it. So we'll leave this video up. You guys can go back and watch it. And that's it. Enjoy Black Friday if you're out shopping with all
careful.
All the crazies.
Yeah, be careful. If you carry your CCW, if you are in a state that allows that, because you do have a lot of nutbags out. Keep yourself safe. There was something going around that putting $100 bills in door handles with contaminants on it.
Really?
Yeah. I seen somebody put a post. You didn't hear about that? Where they're putting So when women go to the car
tying something.
or tying something to the handle, let's say a $100 bill on handles, mirrors or something for you to touch it, and it, what does it do? Just be careful out there, guys.
Yeah, I just read that they were putting something on your side mirrors so that it stalls you for a second because you're gonna walk up to your car and be like, "What is this?" And just long enough to, I don't know, snatch you up, I guess, or try to.
Yeah. So just be careful. For all the women out there, whatever, make sure you take your husbands, boyfriends, whatever, significant others with you. Pay attention if you got your kids with you. Pay attention. Make sure they're stuck by your side. People are doing all kinds of crazy stuff nowadays. So just be safe. Yeah. Anything else? Good to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you going to say bye? Are you going to step out the picture? Are you going to...
I needed to go get my coffee.
You needed to get your coffee. So...
But thanks, guys. It's been a good journey on this aquarium. So we'll see. Maybe in the future I'll journey on another one. But at this present time, my journey has officially ended.
Maybe she could journey if I get one of these other tanks. Maybe that I plan on doing 4 tanks down in the base. Maybe she could be responsible for one of those because then it's also right there. It's convenient. It's easy. It can do all kinds of things. Maybe you should do that. You want to think about that?
You taking care of it?
Well, you'll be doing videos, but I'll pretty much take somewhat responsibility of it.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
That you can do kind of whatever you want with it.
Okay.
Okay? Make it a little easier for her. Only if she agrees to y'all that she will make videos. Right, guys? Right? We got to compromise here somewhere.
We'll see. We'll see.
They don't want to see this guy.
Mm-hmm.
They want you. They want you all to themselves. Somebody said they want to see your nails or something. In there too.
When? Today?
Yeah. Look, do it. Nick Bingo copied your music. He can have it. I don't care. Yeah, it's not anybody's music, but I don't really care. But all right, guys. Well, we want both of you.
Yeah, see, partners.
Partners. Okay. Maybe I am handsome enough to still be in front of a camera. Anyway, all right, guys. We're gonna get to work.
Catch you on the next one.
Catch you on the next one. Catch me outside.
How about that?
How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Talk to you later.